everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Washington, D.C., and today I'm visiting the Smithsonian's National Zoo. Even though I was here about a couple years ago, I am back now to do another tour of it, just in case there's anything new that opened or if there's any areas that I missed from my last visit. So I'm excited to be back here again. As you can see, I'm now wearing a completely different hat right now, because I mentioned this before in my other videos, but in case you don't know, I usually love to wear this hat at all the different places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burnt from the sun. I'm excited to be here. This looks like a good sized zoo, so I'm gonna go show you the map that they have, and then we'll see which way we're gonna start. Alright, so this is the map of the zoo. So you can see it's a couple areas that are apparently closed, since the bison are going to be off habitat in the Africa Trail. But luckily I got video of those animals on my last visit. So I'm probably going to head off on this trail towards the Asia Trail, since it's right there at the front. So I'm probably going to head on the Asia Trail first, and then past the giant pandas and towards the Elephant Community Center. So over here we got the Visitor Center and the Asia Trail Shop. And healthy corals, healthy planet. It says pandas this way. Alright, we got the Asia Trail. Oh yeah, I like this. Dude, like the bamboo. This looks cool. Got the sloth bear first. Oh, that's a cool looking statue. It's a sloth bear statue, looks like. And tools for digging. And piggyback bears. Oh, that's the habitat for the sloth bear. Looks like it's got a really good looking habitat. Now I'm gonna see if I can find the sloth bear. Oh, so I'm trying to look for the sloth bear. Sure is here somewhere. Got some nice water. It's pretty cool. And I did look inside that cave there, but he was not in there, so I'm still looking for him. So this is a mini map of the Asia Trail, so I'm probably going to follow the signs and continue seeing everything else after I find the sloth bear. So there's a sign saying that the sloth bear says it's under veterinary care. So since the bear is under veterinary care, I'm guessing that means it's given the opportunity, or obviously all the animals are given the opportunity if they want to be outside or inside. So yeah, the sloth bear is under veterinary care, so hopefully it'll be out later on my rewalk. Don't know for sure. But I am very, very impressed with this habitat. Sorry about the sun glare. But it looks super cool. And conservation geography. So there's a sign saying that the sloth bear might be in either habitat, so hopefully it'll be in the secondary habitat. Yeah, so this is the secondary habitat for the sloth bear. Still not seeing him, but I'm sure he's in here somewhere. Also don't see him in here anywhere, or in this part of the habitat, but I'm still looking for him. Alright, so I was going down the pathway, I found the sloth bear. He's right down there, walking around. You know, sloth bears are very, very fluffy bears because they got all that fuzzy fur. It's a very cute bear. Competing for space. Got fishing cat. Alright, so this is an upper view for the fishing cat, and with all these trees and vegetation, the way it's kind of hard to look through the habitat, but luckily there is a lower viewing for the fishing cat, so hopefully I'll get a much better view of the habitat, and hopefully I'll be able to see him down there. So it looks like the sloth bear just went up high now. Before he was on the ground, but now he's up climbing on the rocks, looks like.
He does kind of look like a dog, man.
Got those really long claws.
Just let him out, dude. He's like, yeah.
Going in the back, looks like. I'm very glad I got to see the sloth bear today. Alright, so I just saw there's actually a little tunnel here that leads in here, so I'm guessing that over here is a secondary habitat for the fishing cat, so it's possible he might be in there. Don't know which habitat he's gonna be in, but hopefully I'll be able to see him. Dancing bears. It looks like the sloth bear just came all the way back here now. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the same one from earlier or if this is the second one, because I know there was the one bear that went into the back. So this might be, I think this might be a second one. I don't know for sure if it's the second one or not. Okay, I was right. So there's actually two sloth bears in here. So that's the one I saw earlier. Yeah, this is a second sloth bear. They got two sloth bears in this habitat. It said the one was in veterinary care, so I don't know if both of these bears are under veterinary care or if it's just the one of them. Don't really know which one is under veterinary care since there's two of them. This information about the clouded leopard. Next up is the clouded leopard. Meet our clouded leopards. Got Jillian and Pytoon. Wow, there we go. Very gorgeous. Oh, I do see the clouded leopard. Alright. It's right back there, looks like. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute. Holding on to that log. That's super cute. Looks like he just went down. Yeah, because there's actually a worker down there, so that's probably why he's coming down. I'm guessing the worker probably has food for the clouded leopard. That is a cute cat. Oh, it's going back inside, looks like. Looks like he was being called to come back inside. He's stuck up a tree. And the clouded leopard does have a really nice looking habitat. It looks very cool. Lots of trees to climb on. So I do know clouded leopards do like to be up high in the trees. Next up is the fishing cat. Diving for dinner. Yeah, so this is the habitat for the fishing cat. Didn't see him from up above, and I was hoping to see him from down here, but I'm gonna look for him. Yeah, so I actually had to look all the way to the side here, and I found the fishing cat. He's laying down right there. He's really cute. This is a very cute cat. Vanishing wetlands. Also tells you where they live. So this is the secondary habitat for the fishing cat. It's really cool habitat he's got. An Asia Trail camera trap. Caught in the act.
Yes.
Then we got the Asian small-clawed otters next. Otter talk. So this is only part of. Oh, I do see the otters. There's the otters. They're right in the back. Yeah, here's 2 otters, looks like. It's like they're in the back. Yeah, so the Asian small-clawed otters are actually the smallest types of otters. And they're also very, very cute like the other species of otters. So the otter is kind of rolling around on his back. That's cute. It's very, very cute. Over here's another side viewing for the Asian small-clawed otters. There's the one right there. Yeah, so otters don't spend all of their time in the water, even though they do swim a lot in the water, and some people believe that otters usually spend all their time in the water. That is actually not true, because they do spend a good portion of their time on land as well. All in the family. An indicator species. Another side view of the Asian small-clawed otters. Got a very good sized habitat for them. Got plenty of water to go into if they ever want to go for a swim. Next up is the red panda. So over here is the red panda's habitat, and the red panda is actually in the back in those bushes. Because I see some movement, so the red panda is in those bushes. So this is not too far from the front, so I will check back here later, hoping to get a much nicer view of the red panda. It's all relative. So yeah, red pandas and giant pandas are in different families, because red pandas are actually more related to raccoons. What's in the name? Yeah, so over here is the habitat for the giant panda. Don't see him anywhere at the moment. But hopefully I'll be able to see him as I get to the other side. Living with giants. Yeah, right. So this is the habitat for the elephants. You can tell these are Asian elephants since they have much smaller ears than the African elephants. Looks like that one's eating something. Alright, we got the giant pandas. I'm still looking for the giant pandas, but luckily there's a lower viewing, so I'll be able to see them there just in case I don't see them from here. Incredible shrinking habitat. Got the giant panda vista. Yes, over here is an additional habitat for the giant panda, and he's actually all the way in the back there. Yeah, so he's all the way in the back. All the way back there. And counting giant pandas. Yes, over here is another side viewing for the elephants. There's one right down here. Sorry for the elephant butt viewing. An elephant shift. So yeah, the elephants have a very good sized habitat for them. Alright, so I'm gonna go across this bridge here because it looks like there's something on the other side that I want to check out. Yeah, so the sign says this leads to the birdhouse. That's where this bridge is gonna take me. Yeah, so I'm up from the bridge. It gives you a very fantastic view of the elephants. So the elephants at this zoo have a very huge and large and very expanded habitat for them. Got so many places for them to go to. There's 2 elephants in here, looks like. And there's a third one too. So we got 3 elephants I see. It's like this one's eating some hay. Yeah, so this area of the zoo, I don't think it was open the last time I was here. It says, welcome to the birdhouse. It says, you can help. I'm going through this nice area here. This looks very cool. Historic column capital. Alright, so I'm gonna go inside here into the birdhouse. So apparently the birdhouse doesn't open until 9 a.m. So instead I'm gonna head this way and see if there's anything down here. Coffee helps birds. Wow, that looks very neat. This is an eagle statue. Oh, we got barred owl. Alright. So we've got 2 of them in this habitat. These are very neat birds. And we got the second one. There's 2 of them in this habitat. Yes, looks like there's a bunch of bird habitats down here that I'm gonna go check out. A gathering of birds. So I'm guessing these are all the type of birds that you would see in this area. We got a bunch of birds in here. We got sandhill crane, Ross's goose, and snow goose. Wow, this looks like a very good sized habitat. There's also some turkeys in here. The turkeys weren't listed, but they are in here anyway. So I'm guessing those might be the, looks like they are the Ross's goose. And there's the snow goose. So even though it does not look like a snow goose, I think this is a female snow goose because kind of like with a couple other birds like the peacock that have the flashy feathers and the females are more dull. So I think this is a female snow goose and only the males have the white feathers. So I'm pretty sure this is a female snow goose. Alright, so I was incorrect. I looked at the sign. It says there's actually 2 varieties of snow goose, the white morph and the blue morph. So this is actually a blue morph snow goose, so actually I'm not exactly sure if this is the male or female because it says it's a blue morph. And keepers keeping track. Alright, so I found the sandhill cranes. Got 2 in the back. Oh. It looks like that one there is missing a wing. And that one's making some noises. We got another turkey that's up close. Got whooping crane. So this tells you the difference between a whooping crane and a sandhill crane. And yeah, I'm impressed with this habitat. So we got 2 cranes in here. I'm working for whoopers. So I'm very glad I got to check out this area of the zoo because it was not open on my last visit. Got American flamingo. Alright. I do see the flamingos. The American flamingos are the ones that are much more taller and have the most pink feathers in them. Also do have water for them to be in. Looks like there's also some ducks in the water as well. Got Cory bustard. Information about the Cory bustard. Yeah, so it looks like the bustard is actually right over here. It's a nice looking bird. Looks like he's actually behind this branch. There you go, he's right there. Oh, it looks like all the flamingos are now on the move. They're kind of all spread out. We're all going in the water. Some more information about the Cory bustard. Yeah, so the Cory bustard, it looks like it's got tons of space and a very good sized habitat. So apparently this pathway looks like it's closed off. I actually do see some more habitats out there, so don't think I'm going to be able to get to those habitats because it's blocked off, so I gotta go back the way I came. Yeah, so I see there's a second Cory bustard that's way in the back. All the way back there, laying in the grass. And there's the third one, way in the back. Way in the back, looks like. Alright, so it's after 9 o'clock, and looks like the birdhouse is now open. Migratory birds. Historic arch. That's cool. Got the bird observatory. Oh, this looks really cool. Brown pelicans. Tracking brown pelicans. Information about horseshoe crabs. It's a reproduction of some horseshoe crabs. Stop over habitat at Delaware Bay. This looks neat. Grasslands. Alright, so I'm now going to go through here. The flyway. Yeah, this looks cool. It's American flamingo. I'm going through here. I got all the several different birds photos. This looks neat. Super awesome. Short-billed doe witcher. It's a ruby-throated hummingbird. Hooded mergansers. Baltimore oriole. And song sparrow. Yes, I'm about to go into the aviary. It's called the Delaware Bay Aviary. Migration. Sharing the shore. And the amazing moonbird. Shrinking stomachs. You can help. Yeah, this looks like a very fantastic looking aviary. It's all free flight, I guess. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, this is really, really neat. Got all these fish here. Some horseshoe crabs. This looks pretty cool. Don't see anything in here, but it still looks super beautiful. Buffet of the Bay. Yeah, so I actually did find a little card here or something that tells you all the different birds that are in here. Food to fit the bill. Some more birds. Oh, I think I see a horseshoe crab up on land. Yeah, this looks super awesome. Very glad I got to check this area out. And there's all the fish. It's pretty neat. Very cute fish. So next up is the prairie pothole aviary. It says more ducks hatch here than anywhere else in America. Information about breeding. So this is a little guide that tells you all the birds that we're going to see in here. This is very important. It says be kind to ducks. A dabbler or diver. Yeah, this looks very neat. Got a ducky over there. Oh, the one underwater. The one resting up on land. Food and shelter. There's another little aviary here. And so there's the black-necked stilt. See where they get the name stilts, because the way they walk is kind of looks like they're walking on stilts. Some more ducks. Those are the teals. Another side view of the habitat where I saw those two ducks, and one of them was swimming. A duck family diner. The summer menu. I'm gonna fly this way. I'm gonna head into the next aviary. Overwintering. Why do songbirds flock to the tropics? This is what we're gonna see in this aviary. It's called a songbird aviary. I do see a couple of the birds. It says listen. And mutual benefits. A diet for every season. Yeah, you see there's a one bird there that's in the nest. It's very comfortable in there. Wow, this looks really cool. Very nice looking stream. I do see some black-bellied whistling ducks. Now, usually back in my neighborhood in Texas, where I'm from, I actually do occasionally see these types of ducks a lot in my neighborhood all the time. So you usually see these guys by usually like little ponds or lakes, or usually mostly little ponds. I'm gonna go up the stairs here and get a nice upper view. Night flight. Yeah, over here it gives you a really nice view of everything. The two black-bellied whistling ducks. Got three more of them down there. Yeah, so this is a very beautifully designed aviary. It looks super beautiful. And bird-friendly coffee. sun-grown coffee. And I also do have an elevator here that takes you back down just in case you don't want to walk up the stairs, and also for people who have strollers or wheelchairs. Yeah, so over here is the aviary I was just in. Looks beautiful. So I'm back outside. I'm gonna head down this trail here to see if there's anything down here or not. So apparently the pathway here is blocked off. So this leads to the area that I said earlier was blocked off because they were doing renovation work. So I'm probably now gonna head back over the bridge and continue going through the rest of the Asia Trail. I also do like these flowers. They look beautiful. Because even during the summertime, they're still gonna look very, very beautiful. They look very beautiful during the spring, but they also are gonna look very gorgeous during the summertime. It says birds help us. Yeah, so now I'm gonna follow the signs and return to Asia Trail. And now I'm gonna head back over the bridge here. So this goes right over the Asian elephants. And going back past the Asian elephants. It's like they've been moving around a little. Super nice looking animal. Yeah, it looks like the elephant now just went back over to where she was earlier. There's also another viewing down there. I'm going to try and get to that area. Hopefully I can get another view of it. Don't know how I'm going to get down there, but I'm going to try to. So I'm now going back past the giant pandas. So hopefully I'll be able to get a much nicer, clear view of them and information about the elephants. Information about the elephant barn. Have a really nice look at the Asian elephant's habitat. And I actually do see some more elephants in the back. So hopefully once I get to the other side of the habitat, I'll get a much more clear view of them. I got the giant panda habitat. This panda house this way. There's this another habitat for the giant pandas. Don't see any of them in here, but hopefully they'll be in the other habitats. I do remember there was one that was way in the back in the habitat I saw in there. Protecting giant pandas. Huggable bears. Think again. Got the conservation plaza. Oh, this looks neat. Yeah, this looks really an awesome area. Yeah, so this is the lower view for the giant pandas. Still looking for them, even though I did see them from above. I'm hoping to get a much clearer view of them. So over here it tells you the names of all the giant pandas. Got the elephant overlook. Oh yeah, over here is a lower viewing of the Asian elephants. Get a much more closer look at them from down here. Do love the elephants. So just in case you're not familiar with my channel, the elephants are actually my favorite animal to see at zoos. Because just the way they look, they are just really nice looking animals. Elephant rumbles.
We'll come back and see them. Come, let's go see the pandas. I'll come back with you. Let's see. I think they're walking to the other side.
Oh, it says Asian elephants are endangered. You guys can see up there is the bridge I was just on that took me to the birdhouse on the other side. So this one seems like she's eating some grass. Information about the elephant pool.
Isn't that crazy?
And what is ecosystem? Oh, that looks really cool. It's a huge panda statue. We can get a photo opportunity. And black and white bears. This tells you where they live. A decision station. Yeah, this is the other habitat for the giant pandas. Yeah, so they got a good sized habitat for them. Planning for pandas. There's another side viewing for the giant pandas.
Where are the pandas?
And keeping in touch. Welcome guests. Invasive fish. An unwelcome guest. A fish out of water. Got northern snakehead. Alright, so I do see the northern snakehead. So this is an invasive species. Well, there it goes. Panda diet. Another look at the giant panda's habitat. We got a red panda. A species on the brink. Alright, so this is the lower viewing for the red panda. Looks like he's still behind the bush. So hopefully he'll be out during my rewalk. There's a sign saying that in case if the weather is too hot, he'll go inside, because the animals do have the option if they want to be outside or inside. Alright, so this is the indoor view for the red panda. I'm gonna go inside the giant panda house. It says, didn't I just see a panda? And what is a panda? Yeah, it's an indoor view for the giant pandas. Don't see them in here, but it's possible they're in the other area. Built for bamboo. Bears at the zoo. It tells you the 3 types of bears that they have here at the Smithsonian's National Zoo. Panda care. Oh, panda keeper is a busy job. Alright, so in this other area, I found the giant panda. He's resting on that little wood there. It's very, very comfortable. And keepers monitor panda health. Some more information. A timeline. Panda chatter. There's another giant panda in here. Looks like he's eating some bamboo.
How do you eat that? It's too hard, Mom.
busy volunteers. Will these pandas mate? We got the pandas are here gift shop. It's right past the giant panda habitat. Got the panda market. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so over here, this is the habitat where they used to have their bison. But looks like they're off habitat and the signs for them is missing, so I don't think the zoo even has their bison anymore. So yeah, I think the bison are no longer on habitat at this zoo. I'm not exactly sure. But the sign for them is missing, so yeah, I think the bison are no longer at the zoo anymore since I don't see the sign for them. Yeah, so I'm gonna follow the signs towards the Elephant Community Center as well as to the small mammals in National Zoo history. We got Pachyderm Plaza as well as the elephant trails. First, I'm gonna go inside here to the Elephant Community Center. This is the map of the Elephant Community Center. Yes, this is the indoor view for the elephants where they would usually sleep at night. So yeah, these are Asian elephants. Also tells all the names of the elephants. Elephants at the National Zoo. That's cool. What is an Asian elephant? What do elephants do all day? Looks like the elephants just came inside, or one of them came in. Do you see there's the male? You can tell that's the male because of his big tusks. He's coming on in. It's a very big animal. There's the female. Comes the male. Very cool animal. Meet the team. Weigh in. This looks like the male and female are both inside. It's a very big animal. He's about to get a drink of water. He's getting the drink. Looks like he spilled some from his trunk. And they also do have a little water area for them inside. It's cool. Water and food in. It's pretty neat. Just all the food that an elephant would eat. Extreme elephants.
All these lots of healthy foods. There's so much food for the elephant to eat.
Alright, so the male elephant's way up close here. It's a very large animal, got those big tusks. Yeah, he's trying to reach down for that hay there. Yeah, so they kind of use those trunks as like a hand or arm. Yeah, kind of like what he's doing right there. Super strength. Pee and poop out. This might be a little bit gross, but still it's important to learn. Bulls will be bulls. Epic elephant stories. Elephant rumples, bath time behavior. So it looks like the female elephant's going back outside. So all the doors are open so the elephants can go outside whenever they want to, and they can come in whenever they want to. National Zoo Animal Care. It says we save species. Lights out after hours. So here tells you what the elephants usually do at night or when the zoo is closed. Another side view for the elephants. Got this really wonderful water for them to go in. This zoo is AZA accredited, meaning they have rules to follow to accommodate the animals. So luckily the elephants here have a very decent sized habitat for them. So I've heard there were a couple zoos in the US that I've heard that had to relocate their elephants because they didn't have enough space or just didn't have the money to keep them. But luckily this zoo has a very incredible elephant habitat and a really nice, good amount of elephants. Around the clock. Oh, I haven't got Asian elephant. Yeah, this is very nice. Oh, looks like the elephants just came back outside. Yeah, it looks like the elephants had just walked up back outside. Yeah, they're way in the back, but luckily I got a very decent view of them from inside. That's how it's got the little sprinkler that's pouring water into their pool. Cool. Oh wow, that looks cool. It's an elephant squirting water out of its trunk. It's really cool. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I just saw the elephants because I just came out from the Elephant Community Center. So I pretty much saw everything here. So I'm probably gonna head to the Przewalski's horse, check out the small mammal house, then to the great ape house, and then see everything in this area. Information about bats. Got Przewalski's horse. Rebuilding in the wild. So this looks like a very wonderful habitat, but I don't see the horses anywhere, so I'm guessing they may be inside at the moment. So it's still a little early for some of the animals, so I will check back here later. Hopefully they'll be out by then. Alright, so I'm gonna go inside the small mammal house. So over here's a small mammal house, but to the left there's a trail here. So I'm gonna go on this trail first and then I will do the small mammal house. Here's another side view for the Przewalski's horse habitat. So I'll stop by here later and hopefully they'll be out by then. Got Bennett's wallaby. And these are kangaroo cousins. Yes, there's a wallaby right up here. Cute animal. So despite the fencing, luckily I got a nice clear view of them. The second one. Got another Bennett's wallaby on this side of the habitat. I'm impressed with the wallaby habitat. Looks really well designed. Looks like they got plenty of space for them. Got a really nice look at this one. Got white-nosed coati. So I went to the side of the habitat, and the white-nosed coati, it looks like it's up there in that hammock. Looks like the coatis have a nice looking habitat. So there's actually two coatis. I see two noses sticking out, so there's two of them up in the hammock. Over here, we got a really nice look at the coatis on this side. Now this is very important info here. Got cotton-top tamarin. Says these are endangered animals. Alright, so I do see the cotton-top tamarins. They're way in the back. They're way back there. A collared brown lemur. I'm looking for the brown lemur. Do not see him anywhere, but it's possible I might be able to see him aside from the small mammal house. I don't really remember if we see him in there or not. I don't really remember because it's been quite a long time since the last time I was here, and I don't really remember every single animal that was here from my last visit. So hopefully I'll be able to see him inside. But if I don't see him in the small mammal house, then I will check back here later and hopefully he'll be out. Bats in your backyard. It tells you all the different species of bats. Got this nice anteater statue. It's pretty cool. Now that I've completed the trail, I'm now gonna head into the small mammal house. This habitat got northern tree shrew. So the northern tree shrew's up high in that little box. Trying to get you a nice view of it. But it just went into the little box there. Oh, he's coming back out. These are very cute animals. So over here is an empty habitat here that's not being used at the moment. So I don't remember what used to be in here, but it looks like there's nothing in here. Got fennec fox. I'm trying to find the fennec fox. I don't see him inside that log. I'm gonna try and find him. Oh, this looks cool. Alright, so the secondary habitat, you see I found the fennec fox. Looks like he's inside that den. Super cute. You can also kind of see his ears from the den. Yeah, I'm impressed with this habitat. It looks super neat. So this is a third habitat for the fennec fox. Got brush-tailed batong.
I'm right here.
So because this habitat's low, oh, I think I do see it. Oh yeah, so the batong is in the back. It's way in the back. Hopefully you can see it because it's very dark in here. Got rock hyrax.
That is a good reason. It doesn't even look like they breathe.
Right now, it's active.
There's two of them up in the corner here. Over here, we got another nice view of the rock hyrax. There's two of them up in the tree, looks like. Got a prehensile-tailed porcupine.
What is that? Porcupine?
Yeah, you see there's a prehensile-tailed porcupine. Up high, looks like. The inside story. Tale of the tail. There's a second habitat for the prehensile tailed porcupine. I see a second one's in here. The story of skulls. Gnawing. Mammal moves. Seeing through mysteries. Got La Plata three-banded armadillo. Okay, this is a really good looking habitat. Now I think I do see the armadillo. I'm not quite sure if that's the armadillo or not. Oh yeah, that's the armadillo, because you can see there's a scale. So the armadillo is sleeping inside there. It's possible I might try to check back here later and hopefully see if they'll be out moving around. This is a secondary habitat for the brush-tailed batong. Got chinchilla. Yeah, this is the habitat for the chinchilla. Trying to look for it. Alright, so I just don't see the chinchilla anywhere. So I'll try and swing by this habitat later. Hopefully it'll be out by then. Got sand cat. And there's the adorable sand cat. I do love the sand cats. They are super cute. Very, very cute. The secondary habitat for the sand cat. Very nice. Definitely mimics the desert. Got naked mole rat. Yes, I have all these little habitats for them to go into. And there's one right here. And we got two of them in this habitat. I do see more naked mole rats going through these tunnels. Got red ruffed lemur. Now, this looks like a very cool habitat. Red ruffed lemurs are very, very fluffy animals. Got a second one. There's two of them I see. Oh, there's a third one. I didn't see the third one, but he's right there. Almost missed him. Got two-toed sloth. Green Aracari. And Brazilian agouti. It says one of the animals is under special care. A super nice habitat they got. Trying to find the animals. Alright, so I found the green Aracari. It's all the way up top. And the two-toed sloth is also up high. Really cool. But I do not see the Brazilian agouti anywhere. So I'll stop by here later and hopefully it'll be out. So there are some school groups here, because even though it's still summertime, so they do have some summer camps here, I guess. Got a second chinchilla. Alright, so I still don't see the chinchilla in this habitat, so hopefully it'll be out during my rewalk. Alright, so I actually found the chinchilla. I had to look up, and he's way up there. I can see his ears, kind of. Got a black and rufous elephant shrew. Really cool looking habitat here. Trying to find the shrew, but it must be really well hidden or it's just not out. So hopefully it'll be out during my rewalk. So here I got golden-headed lion tamarin and screaming hairy armadillo. Alright, so the armadillo is inside that log. You can kind of see there's a scale. He's in the log. And I do not see the golden-headed lion tamarin anywhere. It's possible it's in the back somewhere, so I'll swing by here later and hopefully I'll be able to see it. Got black-footed ferret. Oh, it's a very nice habitat. The ferret is in the log. It's right inside there. Got dwarf mongoose. Yeah, so there's actually a mongoose inside the little wheel there. Kind of running through it. Sort of like a hamster. Yeah, so I'm very impressed with this habitat. Got some more on that side. Got Goldie's monkey. And also another screaming hairy armadillo. And there's the Goldie's monkey. I don't see the screaming hairy armadillo, but luckily I saw it in the other habitat. There's a second one. He's in the log. Got a second Goldie's monkey. Got a much closer view of the dwarf mongoose. The one there's running in the wheel. With the one on the termite mound. Got golden lion tamarin. Over here is a secondary habitat for the dwarf mongoose. Oh, let's see, there's one right up there. There's a second one. Got slender-tailed meerkat. Looks like he's up in this little area here. He's about to jump down. Got one in the tree. These are cute animals. Got pale-headed Saki. Alright, so I do see them. Got the male and female. The female's the one of the branch, and got the male up on the side there. Yeah, the males are the ones with the white faces. Got a really nice look at the meerkat there on the branch. Got two more of them here. Got Prevost squirrel. Alright, so I was looking for the squirrel, and someone pointed out, and the squirrel is actually all the way up there, up in the tree. Got bearded emperor tamarin.
Oh my goodness, honey, there's more up here. There might be a seasonal animal.
We got two of them.
Look at that one. What is that? Big mustache.
Got nocturnal animals. Got pygmy slow loris. So because this habitat is a little bit dark, it's gonna be a little hard trying to find the loris. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. It's just hiding super well. So I think I'll check back here later and hopefully see if the loris will be out. Alright, so in the secondary habitat for the pygmy slow loris, he's actually in this habitat. It's all the way in the back. Hopefully it will show up on camera. Got southern Leicester Galago. Alright, so I did find the Galago, so the southern Leicester Galago is all the way up high. His tail is all the way up there. Got striped skunk. This is an impressive habitat. Now let's see if I can find the skunk. Alright, so I found the striped skunk. He's sleeping. So skunks are very, very cute animals, but even though they do release a very bad, stinky smell, they are still very, very cute animals. Got small Madagascar tenrec. Yeah, so I went to bend down, and you can see the tenrec is actually inside. You can kind of see there's its quills. Don't know if it's going to show up well, but it's there. Alright, so I completed the small mammal house, and I'm gonna head back outside. Alright, so as I came out for the small mammal house, you can see the Przewalski's horses came out. Sorry about the horse butts. So it's possible I might still try and come back here, or maybe just go up on that side there and get a much clearer view of them, or a better view of them. Yeah, so up on the other side here, I got a nice front view of the horses.
Wild horses.
Do enjoy these horses.
Are they wild?
This looks like they're eating some bamboo, looks like. I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I just saw the Przewalski's horses. I also did do the small mammal house. So now I'm going to make my way to Gibbon Ridge. I'm going to check out the Great Ape House and towards the Reptile Discovery Center into the think tank. And then I'll eventually get to the Great Cats and then see all these animals in this area. So down the trail there is actually where they have the gibbons, and over there's the Great Apes. So I'm gonna head in this direction first towards Gibbon Ridge, and then I'll backtrack to the Great Apes. Welcome to Gibbon Ridge. And Gibbon Ridge for everyone. And Gibbon enrichment. This is the habitat for them. It's like a very nice looking habitat. I'm gonna see if I can find them. Swinging through the trees. Hands down, apes measure up.
You see him right there in front of
Singing in the rain. Wave your arms up high. Alright, so I do see there's the gibbon.
We know panda's not here.
So it looks like that's a siamang. So the sign does not specify what type of gibbons these are, but it looks like that's a siamang if it's black fur. So I'll probably check back here later and hopefully maybe see if he'll be in the actual habitat. Access at Gibbon Ridge. Got the great apes. Alright, I'm gonna go inside the great ape house. Beautiful bees. The good of the hive. See your toes of the gorillas that they have. Got a western lowland gorilla looking for attention. Alright, so this is the indoor viewing for the western lowland gorillas. Actually do see one right there. Creative recycling. Yeah, I can see that's the silverback in the back. There's another gorilla that's right there. Adventures in eating. Over here is another indoor view for the gorillas. Oh, there's one down here. Our apes help us care for them. It's the rest of the indoor viewing for the gorilla. Palm oil is a concern for wildlife. Mining in gorilla habitats. On the ground with gorillas. Destruction of forest homes. Got orangutan. Yeah, so it's also their indoor viewing, but I actually do see one inside. Another indoor viewing for the orangutans. So I'm guessing the rest of the orangutans might be outside because they do have the option if they want to go outside or stay inside. Orangutans undercover. There's a second orangutan that's inside, laying down in the hay. Are the apes asleep again? There's another indoor view for the gorillas. Alright, you can see there's one of the orangutans that is outside. So it's really cool, they got all these towers and those little ropes for the orangutans to go on. It leads all the way into that other habitat there. Over here is the reptile building, so I think I'm gonna head down this way, see if there's anything down here. Got Aldabra tortoise. Alright, you see there's the Aldabra tortoise. It's the rest of the Aldabra tortoise habitat, and the door is open so he can go inside whenever he wants to. Illegal animal trade. So this is the outdoor habitat for the western lowland gorillas. Looks like they're mostly inside because I don't see any outside right now. Another side view for the western lowland gorillas. Yeah, they look like they got a good sized habitat for them. Yeah, so I backtracked. I'm gonna go down this pathway here and see what's down here. Yeah, so this area actually has some reptiles. This is a mini map that tells you what's in here. So they got Chinese alligators, also a Komodo dragon, crocodile monitor, and pond turtles. Turtle paradise. Alright, you see all the turtles. It's a bunch of them. Go up by this little pond. Also do really love the bamboo they have. It looks really neat. So I'm gonna follow the signs of the Komodo dragon. So before the Komodo dragon, you got a Chinese alligator. Alright, so he's in the water. Oh, looks like he's moving around. But they can see, since usually when alligators or crocodiles in the water, they usually only have their head sticking out of the water and their tail kind of dragging down on the bottom. Saving Chinese alligators from extinction. And communication through training. This is another side view of the turtle pond. Got one turtle swimming in the water. Alright, so over here is a secondary habitat, and I see there's another Chinese alligator, so this must be a secondary Chinese alligator habitat. And just like the first one, he's also in the water. Got Komodo dragon. Alright, there we go. It's a really cool looking animal.
Reptile.
And the Komodo dragons just have a very nice looking habitat. Got some water. It's fantastic. And Komodo dragons at the National Zoo. So I'm guessing this is a secondary habitat for the Komodo dragon. Looks like this is a third Komodo dragon habitat. Got radiated tortoise. Something up at the glass. There's a second radiated tortoise that's further in the back. How to build a butterfly garden. Got some nice more bamboo going down this trail. A weed by any other name. Yeah, it's been going past this little garden they have. More information about the butterfly garden.